So what is going on, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of my road to the BPL series. And just to let you know, this is going to be a basically like a trial. If this video gets a good response, then I'm going to be continuing with the career mode, and I'm really hoping this is going to be getting a good response because I'm looking forward to this because I've never really done a series like this, and I wish to pursue it right to the very end until I get to the Barclays Premier League and go even that step further and try and win the Barclays Premier League and get into the Champions League. That would be a dream. And obviously the team I've decided to do it with is Sheffield United, as you can see by the title. The reason I've decided to do Sheffield United is, one, because I used to play for Sheffield United, and two, Sheffield United have got some very good young players. And what I mean by young players, I mean players that are under the 24 mark. So that should be a very good point where we can try and aim at, to try and build up their potentials, and hopefully they have got some good potentials. I'm not sure, I haven't checked any of their potentials, but hopefully they have. And I know they've got 1.7 or 1.4, 1.5 million to spend in the transfer market, which would be very good if we could manage to bring in a good player. And there's one player that I've got in mind, which is Serge Gnabry, or Gnabry, whatever his name is, from Arsenal, and I believe he could be he will be the star player of Sheffield United if we could get him in. Only 18 years of age and he's 68 overall rated. It'd be incredible if we could get him. So first of all, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Danny for actually donating and gifting me the Scout a Future Star for this career mode. All I had to do, I just mentioned if he could gift it to me, and if he just give it to me straight away. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to him, and I'd also like to say a thank you to Adam Pearson, who gifted me the unlock a or edit a player in career mode. So I'm very grateful for both of you guys, and thank you. So as you see here, we have just downloaded the latest squad. We decided to name our manager Marshmallow. The reason I decided to name him Marshmallow is because I thought, well, I just needed to I thought I'd make a change because my manager's normally called FIFA Juiced or Mr. Juiced, but I just thought, make it a change and let's call him Mr. Marshmallow. I just wanted to be creative in this career mode because I'm actually looking really forward to doing this career mode, and I hope you guys think so too. And by showing your appreciation, can you please leave a like, and also commenting down below is very grateful, as I love to see the comments come in. And obviously, if you want it to continue, comment in the section below, and if you don't want it to continue, I'd like you to be honest and comment down below as well. Also, if you don't want it to continue, is there any other ideas you have of a career mode team that you would like me to be? If you have, I'll take anything into consideration, and I'll be very grateful if you could just leave your opinions down below. And I'd really hope you enjoy this series, and if not, then I'll just have to try and figure out something else to do. But like I said, just if you enjoy this series, or are going to enjoy watching these episodes as they come out, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like and comment. So as you know, I have already got the other career mode up as well. So what I'm going to try and be doing, if this career mode does get the go ahead and you guys want me to do it, then I'll be trying to get I promise you there'll be at least one video per day, and some days which I hope will be one episode of each series a day, which would be very good if we could get to that. And I'll be very grateful if you guys could keep up the views and keep up the likes, which keeps me motivated to keep doing this series and to keep doing more videos on YouTube. And you guys have been amazing, because I've now reached over 520 subscribers, which I'm very, very grateful for. And not the hardest objective they give me. They want me to gain automatic promotion, which I believe is first or second place. So no pressure on me, Marshmallow. Anyway, so we go into the squad report here, just so I can show you the players, and the players are pretty good. And the one that I like is this, George Long, 64 rated, only 19 years old in goal. Then we got 63 rated, 27. Another very good Harry Maguire, 66 rated and only 20 years of age. There are only 2 old players. Matt Hill is one of them in the 31, and so is Doyle. But here, Cavalier 20, Brandy 24, Ryan Hill 25, Jose Baxter 21. So we've got a pretty strong squad. Obviously, then we got the lower teams and the lower players, but they're still young and hopefully they're going to have good potentials. James Murphy there, 67 rated, only 23 years of age, and if we could continue bringing in these players, I'll be very grateful if we could actually can have a good run, and hopefully I'm really hoping you guys are going to like this series, because as you see from these players, it looks like we could have a very good season. And as you see here, we jump into our first friendly, which I actually simmed, but we've done very well here because we won our first friendly at home, Bramwell Lane, and we beat Dogheader 4-1, which are very good. Baxter getting 2, King getting 1, and also Brandy getting 1. So a very good promising win for me there in our first game. Obviously I didn't play it, but here Serge Gnabry, I was very looking forward to see if we could bring him in. I didn't want to loan him. The reason I didn't want to loan him is because once you get the potential up, like I believe I could get him up into the 70s after my first season with him, and if I do manage to get him up into that rating, I do not want to then be I don't want to then have to splash out even more cash for him. I just prefer to buy him outright. And as you see here, we get our report back for our future scouted player, thanks to Danny. And as you see here, his name goes by, you just have to wait and see until I go in, and I can tell you now, he is a striker. The transfer offer was unacceptable for Arsenal here. They wanted 2 million for Serge Gnabry, which I didn't have that sort of money, but I decided I would up it to 1,150,000, and I would also offer one of my old players, which is my right back, Matt Hill, so 61 rated left back at 32 years old, and if they would accept it, I would be jumping over the moon just to see how good Gnabry would be performing. And as you see here, it goes by Daniel Lugano. He's got a potential of 94, technically gifted, 82 to 94 potential, and he could be up to 68 overall at the start. We decided to offer him 4 years on £500 a week, which is nothing compared to what my other players are on. But I don't want to be splashing out big cash, and he's going to be a squad rotation player for me. But obviously, if he proves himself, he might be earning first team spots, and hopefully he will be able to help us gain first team gain promotion to the championship. Here we do have a second game away from home, and unfortunately we didn't win this game. We ended up drawing this game 1-1, but thankfully they did actually miss a penalty in the 71st minute, which I was happy about, that we still haven't lost yet, and I was still keeping my hopes held high. And as you see here, it was not accepted here for Serge Gnabry, or that's not this bit yet, it's the next emails. But here we do have our last friendly, and that is against Marmo. Marmo, they're not too bad at side, but we are at home and we should be expected to beat them. We did go down 1-0 in the early stages of this game. 1 minute had gone and they had already scored, so very disappointing here. But thankfully we did manage to win 2-1. But then I saw that little plaster sign, and that is not good news, as Brandy gets an injury. We then go into our emails and we find out that he had a broken toe and he was going to be out for 6 weeks. So not good news for us here. 6 weeks out without Brandy is a little bit disappointing, but Brandy, there's still other good players that can bring in and to take his position, and that's their time to prove themselves. But as you see here, they do then accept the transfer offer for Gnabry. And also, if any of you know how to actually pronounce his name, I'd be very grateful if you could actually leave it in the comment section below, because I'm going to keep pronouncing it wrong throughout the series. So like I said before, if you enjoy this series, or if you're looking forward to this series, I really appreciate if you could leave a like. As you see, the contract offer was then declined for Serge Gnabry. We decided that we had to go in now, and offer him even more. 11,000 was our next offer for him, because he was saying he didn't want to drop down like 2 leagues to play with us, but I was determined. I wanted him in my squad. So we're now actually approaching the end of this first episode of the road to the BPL. I'll be very grateful if you could like, comment and subscribe, and bye bye.